Did you know that you can launch an automated cleaning business that earns recurring monthly revenue without you ever needing to pick up a mop? I'm talking about a business that could put an extra 5 to 10K per month in your pocket without you ever needing to put in full-time hours. And with the right steps, be a lot simpler than you think. Well, over the last decade, my wife and I have built and automated 2 very successful cleaning businesses. And since 2020, we've been helping people like you do the exact same without you needing to recreate the wheel. And in this video, I'm gonna give you a step-by-step guide for you to launch your own automated cleaning business. And not only that, you're also gonna have the answers to 3 very important questions. Starting with number 1, how do you start an automated cleaning business with little to no experience? Number 2, what tools do you actually need to fully automate this thing so you never have to do any cleaning yourself? And 3, how much money are you actually gonna need to invest to get this business off the ground and profitable? Stick with me, because if you've been waiting for the right business to start, this is 100% it. But let's establish some ground rules here. Like, what kind of cleaning business are we talking about? Let me be very clear. I'm talking about office cleaning. But let's start with the big picture. Why cleaning? And more importantly, why office cleaning? Most people think of residential cleaning when they imagine starting a cleaning business. I mean, it's familiar, right? Everyone's had their home cleaned at some point, and so it feels like an obvious place to start. But here's the problem. Residential cleaning is hard to scale. Clients are mostly inconsistent, and they only book you once or twice per month. And when they do, they don't pay enough. It's usually anywhere between $200 and $300 per clean. And add that to the fact that you're gonna be dealing with cancellations, picky clients, and the headaches of managing so many customers. Now, on the flip side, office cleaning clients need their spaces cleaned every single night, or at least a few times per week. And they pay on a contract basis, which means predictable recurring income every single month. Now, let me give you some numbers here. A single office contract can pay anywhere between $1,000 to $10,000 a month. So instead of juggling 10 residential clients to make, I don't know, $3,000, you can land 1 office contract for the same amount, and you'll spend way less time managing it. Now, here's the best part. Offices don't require deep cleaning like homes. It's much more simple and predictable work. I mean, vacuuming, emptying some trash cans, wiping some surfaces, and restocking supplies. Now, since the cleaning is more straightforward, it's gonna make it easier to delegate. So you can hire cleaners to come in and handle that while you focus all of your attention on actually growing the business. So if you're serious about starting a business with recurring income, low overhead, and high scalability, office cleaning is the way to go. Let me show you how to get started right now. Okay, step number 1. Let's face it, starting a business can feel a bit overwhelming. I mean, you might think you need a lot of fancy equipment and you need a ton of resources. But the good news is, you don't. Let's break down exactly what you need and what you don't need. All right, first, let's talk about the essentials. You're gonna need some basic cleaning equipment. Now, you don't need any industrial grade machines to get started. A solid vacuum, a mop, bucket, microfiber cloths, and some quality supplies will cover 90% of the jobs that you're gonna take on. Here's the kicker. You could get all of this for under $500. Now, if you want specifics, I've put together a free checklist with a bunch of Amazon links to everything you need to get started. It's all linked below the video, so go ahead and grab it and you can eliminate all the guesswork, and it'll tell you exactly what supplies you need. All right, the next thing you're gonna need is a laptop. And this is your business hub. You're gonna use it to manage the schedules, send invoices, and communicate with clients and cleaners. All right, the next thing you're gonna need is general liability insurance. I mean, this is a must. It protects you if something goes wrong. Example, let's say a cleaner accidentally damages something expensive, then you won't be on the hook financially. And the best part, it's super affordable. For most people, $30 to $50 per month, and you're gonna have peace of mind and strong credibility with your customers. Now, this may surprise you, but that's really all you need to get started. Now, here's the stuff you don't need, so we can skip wasting some time and money. All right, first things first, office space. Forget renting an office. You can run this business from your kitchen or even a coffee shop if you have to take a meeting with someone. The next thing you don't need is expensive equipment. Don't fall into the trap of buying fancy machines that you don't need. Start simple and upgrade as your business grows. Now again, if you want that free guide, go check it out. The link is in the description. Okay, now the next thing you do not need is company trucks. Don't waste $30,000 on a logo-wrapped Mercedes-Benz Sprinter. It's pointless. You'll be hiring cleaners that are local, and they're gonna have their own means of transportation. Now, I know some of you probably thinking, yeah, but where do I put all this equipment? I can't store this in my house. Rest easy, knowing that your customers are going to have a dedicated closet for you to put any janitorial supplies. So this is no factor at all. And lastly, your own labor. Look, I know this may seem a little redundant, but you're not starting this business to clean. You're starting it to run a business. Now, in order to pull that off from day one, I need you to think like a CEO. Your job is to bring in long-term office contracts, hire and manage cleaners. That's it. Do not overcomplicate this. And if you fall into the trap of doing the cleaning yourself, you may never get out of it. Okay, step number 2. Now that you got all your tools together, it's time to make your business official. And no, this isn't a complicated or expensive endeavor, okay? But it is necessary if you want to land those high-paying office contracts right out of the gate. So let's make it simple. Here's what you need to do to get your business set up the right way. The first thing you'll need to do is register your business name. But before you register it, you have to choose a professional, memorable name that fits your target market. Avoid names like ABC Cleaning or Mike Mac Cleaning Co. because they're way too bland and generic. You don't want to blend in with the crowd, trust me. Instead, think of names like Pro Clean Solutions or Echo Space Cleaning. Just be creative. You don't have to come up with something magical, but just put some creativity in it. And once you have that name, you can usually register your business online for under $100. The next thing you're gonna need to do is get your EIN number. I mean, this is like your social security number for your business. It's free to apply on the IRS website, and you'll need it to pay taxes and hire employees. All right, the next thing you're gonna need to do is open your business bank account. This may seem small, but it's actually huge. Separating your business and personal finances will make cash flow and tax filing a lot easier when that time comes. Lastly, liability insurance. I'll say it again, don't skip this. It's affordable, it shows clients you're serious and professional, but the cool news is you're not gonna need this until after you sign up your first client anyway. Now look, I know this part can feel a bit boring, but the good news is it all could be set up in a few days. Trust me, it's an incredible feeling once your business is legit and set up, and now you are ready to start signing up customers. All right, moving on to step number 3. I'm gonna tell you what most people won't. If you skip branding, your cleaning business will be the 99-cent store. Because let's be real, boring brands are forced to compete on price. And if you're stuck playing the price game, meaning the only way you get customers is by being the lowest price, then you're already losing. But on the flip side, a strong professional brand is going to attract great customers, and it's going to give you the power to charge top dollar for the services. So when a potential client hears about your business, they're going to check your name, your logo, your website, and if these things look amateur, they're going to assume your work is amateur as well. And then they're going to move on to someone else. But here's the good news. Building a standout brand doesn't have to be complicated or expensive. After all, we're not looking to be the next Nike. We just want to show our professionalism. Allow me to simplify. Here are 2 simple steps to make your cleaning business pretty unforgettable. And it starts with picking a great name. Now, I know we discussed this before, but I'm gonna mention it again because it's very important. You have to choose something that communicates professionalism and reliability. I repeat, do not pick something that is overly generic like Best Cleaning City. Instead, go with something like Shine Pro Cleaning Solutions. Now, once you've done that, it's time for a professional logo and website. Now, a simple logo can go a long way for building trust. And what about your website? Do you need something fancy and complicated? No, the opposite. You want something very simple. Now, all you want your website to do is clearly display what services you offer, any testimonials you may have, and your number and email so they know how to get a hold of you. That's it. This is cleaning. People are not interested in spending 6 hours on a cleaning website reading all through blogs and anything complicated. They just want simple, trust me. All right, here's where things get really fun. We're talking about setting up systems to make your business run like a well-oiled machine. Now, step 4 is automation. And this isn't just a time saver. It's the secret sauce that's gonna let you grow your business without ever needing to be chained to it. Now, when you're running a cleaning business, if you're not careful, you could be juggling a lot. Client communication, scheduling, invoicing, payroll, and of course, managing your team. Now, without systems, these tasks can take up your entire calendar. Trust me, I know the feeling well. But with the right tools, you can free up your time, keep everything organized, and scale faster. Now, let me share with you 3 automation tools that have been absolute game changers for me running my automated cleaning business. Starting with number 1, Slack, and I use that for cleaner and client communication. I mean, no BS, this is gonna be 70% of the battle, so to speak. Slack, if you're unfamiliar, is a free app that makes communication pretty effortless. Think of it like a group chat with your team and your clients. You know, for your cleaners, you can create channels inside and assign tasks, and you can share schedules and you can send updates. Now, for your clients, you can set up a dedicated channel where they can send requests or give you feedback in real time. Good clients are gonna leave you alone for the most part, but it's a good look for your company to have a setup like this. This way, you don't have to deal with endless text messages or missed emails. Everything is gonna stay organized under one platform. It is so much easier to manage. All right, number 2, automatic monthly invoicing. We use FreshBooks. I mean, invoicing can be one of the biggest headaches for business owners, but FreshBooks makes it ridiculously easy. It's gonna let you create professional invoices in minutes, and you can set up recurring invoices for clients so they can just pay automatically without you ever having to think about it. It's just yet another tool that's gonna be able to keep your full focus on growing this company. By the way, I'm not sponsored by any of these tools. It's what I actually use. All right, number 3, now let's talk about paying your team. And we use Gusto because we believe it's hands down one of the best tools out there. Now, it's great because it's going to calculate taxes and process direct deposits, just making the whole paying your cleaners experience a very effortless one. All you have to do is put in your team's hours, and Gusto is going to do the rest. It's like having a personal accountant for a fraction of the cost. Now, there's a few other smaller tools that we use to make our lives a lot easier. If you're curious about what those are, comment below and I'll make a video going through all of them. But with these 3 automation tools alone, your business is going to run so smooth, whether you're managing 1 client or even 20 office clients. This is how you work on your business and not in your business. And now we've made it to the most important step number 5. But before we go any further, if you followed all of the steps to this point, you are officially ready. It is officially hunting season. And I want to congratulate you for making this happen. So what is step number 5? Step number 5 is landing clients. Because let's face it, none of this matters at all if you don't have paying clients who are gonna help you grow your business. But one of the biggest mistakes I see is when people go out there, they start one of these businesses, and they just start taking random actions. That's not how you're gonna build this business. So if you're ready to put all this in motion and land your first office contract like a pro, then you're gonna wanna watch this video right here because I'm gonna show you how to do it in the next 7 days. I'll see you on the next one.